What can he bring day two with everything on the line? We get right to it. As Davasambu starts to back down the manimal, Mihailo Vasquez. That matchup right there is going to be worth the price of admission. Although I remind you, this event is free. But you get the point, don't you? Foul. A couple of quick ones on Liman. So Davasambu, he means business. Now they're going to switch it up. And now it's Koyic's turn to battle with the bull. Ole, 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 ole. That's a good D. Pulled a chair on him. Now Koyic all by himself. He missed it. Koyic, though, he cleans things up quite nicely. Now it's his turn to battle with the bull. Held his ground for a moment. Wouldn't have mattered anyway, even if Davasambu got a bucket, because they didn't clear the ball. So a little bit of a misstep there for Ulaanbaatar. And now Kovacevic will check it up top of the key. We'll see what Liman can do with their possession. Ratko takes a bump. So we got more fouls than points through the first 30 seconds of this one. Now Ratko. Koyic, step back. Cash Monty. 3-0, Liman. So despite picking up a couple of quick fouls, they've also picked up a quick 3 points. The turnaround is a no-go. Ulaanbaatar couldn't get it to go. Now Ratko, he throws it to Ref Nasheed. But he doesn't have a black jersey on. So another look at Koyic's two-piece, no biscuit. 3-zip. 2 was launched. Miss long. It's like this to the next episode. So Ulaanbaatar still looking for that first score. They had their Mongolian fans on the edge of their seats in our final game of the day. Well, it was actually earlier this morning, if we're being honest. We played till after 1 a.m. local time, and they went to overtime. And Ulaanbaatar was able to put Koyic. He couldn't do him in. Long Beach, Inglewood. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3, all up in your ear. Quarterfinal number 3, in your face. It's been all Liman through about a minute and a half. Tell you what's at stake for this Ulaanbaatar team. With Jeddah eliminated, Ulaanbaatar, they came into this tournament with 74 points. All right, they came into the quarterfinals with at least 109, but they got to get more than that. As Mihailo cruises in. Okay. He cruises in and gets the layup to go. Now, winning is always the goal, but Ulaanbaatar have to at least get to the semifinals to advance to the World Tour Finals. They got to get a win. It is paramount, imperative, monumental. Any other big word that describes big? Kovacevic, he gives it away as Dungun Inkbot air mails it. Liman come away with the rebound. Alexander Ratko to the right, missed it, but stays active defensively. Saves it, almost touched the top of the canopy as a souvenir for the crowd. Although that's one they can't keep. We need that back. Thank you. Let's get that Wilson back on the floor. There we go. But a good hustle nonetheless. Kovacevic up fake. And there. It's a little extra loud on his made buckets. 5-zip Liman. Giving it to Ulaanbaatar, as they have in their previous 6 meetings, as I mentioned. probably want to know what those meetings were. Well, just give me a chance to pull them up. Well, they met most recently at the Los Angeles Masters in the semifinal, and the Ulaanbaatar quarterfinals, Lausanne pool phase, Yishang here in 2019, the Ulaanbaatar Challenger quarterfinal, and the Huayan 2018 quarterfinal. All dubs for Liman. 6-0 they lead this thing 3 minutes in. And another quick foul. That's the only blemish really on Liman's performance thus far. Davasambu took him down to the torture chamber. He almost had another victim, but he's fouled. Hey, it's hot out here, in case y'all didn't know. The action continues to heat up, but the temperatures, they refuse to go down. I'm breaking a sweat just moving my lips. Where they do that at? Kojic with a step back. Missed it long. Kovacevic snatches the rebound. Soft like terry cloth. Great touch on the baby hook. Kojic couldn't swat it. Davasambu makes his way to the crib. Lays it in. They had Manimal down in the post. He never shies away from any confrontation. I was talking about Liman's body of work this year. You know, qualifying to every single Masters, winning in Debrecen, dealing with the injuries of Stefan Stojic, Mr. Robot, who's been their best player in years past, dealing with a hand injury that had Alexander Rakov out for more than a month to start the season, dealing with an Achilles injury that Stefan Kojic suffered in Debrecen. It's just one thing about Serbians that I've learned over the years. They tend to perform best when the odds are stacked against them. It's just they got a fighting mentality in them. And they got a marksman in Stefan Kojic who cashes in yet again from distance to make it a 7-point game. The Bull barrels his way to the rack. Drop step. Rakov holds his ground. But he steps out of bounds. Ball over to White. A loss here in the quarterfinals would also end Ulaanbaatar's hopes of competing in our finale. This has got to be played like a championship game for the Mongolians. Oh, step back from Inkbot. It's missed. Kovacevic run up and get done up. 2 to the chin. 11-2 game. Kicked right. Duggan with the step back. He couldn't get the swish. Foul White. Faske in the tug of war down low with Davasambu. This Ulaanbaatar team made history, winning the Jeddah Challenger. First ever all-Asian team to win a challenger. Off the miss there. And this is the same Ulaanbaatar team that reached the semifinals of the LA Masters. Powered by the LA Times, by the way. They've been Jekyll and Hyde this year. If you understand that reference, that means that we've gotten a different looking team nearly every time we've seen Ulaanbaatar. We saw Ulaanbaatar finish 12th in Lausanne. And they did not look like a team that would have any shot of competing at the World Tour final. And then they showed us something different in L.A. And so far here in Jeddah, they're showing us their other side again, the side that we saw in Lausanne. Although not a 12th place finish, but again, they nearly didn't make it here to the quarterfinals. And now they're down 9. We're not even halfway through this game. Will the real Ulaanbaatar please stand up? Got a great coaching staff, great federation behind them. They're doing some big things in Ulaanbaatar. 3x3 is continuing to grow. It's a global game. Of course, you know that. We've hit over 25 countries this year, by the way. There's Koich who hits the free throw. Oh, put him in the blender, why don't you? Kovacevic stuck with it. Too aggressive on the block attempt. He's called for the foul. First of two is missed. Liman in the penalty. So you got Jeddah, who's still looking on here. They've been paying close attention to Utsunomiya and this Ulaanbaatar team. If Ulaanbaatar lose here, Jeddah are qualified. So I repeat, if Ulaanbaatar lose here, Jeddah will be playing Utsunomiya. The Bull. Bucket. But only the third score for Ulaanbaatar. They're averaging 14 points a game. Hoop and the harm. Manimal. He's on the loose. He has not been domesticated. He's a wild child. Spin move on a good defender and Dogun Inkbot. Don't matter. Too much arm and hammer. Strength. Too much protein on the free throw as well. So Liman in the penalty, they got 7. Ulaanbaatar, they got 1 more to give. Shout out to the Duncan Devils, man. They have been keeping the crowd ignited. Oh, look at the dime delivery. Change of direction here, top of the key. Let's go Tove. Gets it down low, but not enough time. Shot clock violation. 4:27 officially left in our third quarterfinal. We'll see Utsunomiya and Riga Ghetto in the first semi. Also got the slam dunk competition coming up. Our 2-point shootout final on deck as well today. Oh, we got a lot to look forward to. Y'all know how we do. Oh, Davasambu. Given a easy layup right there. Oh, Kovacevic behind the back. Oh, but couldn't finish it. Wild shot. They quickly get it down to the Davasambu. And it's a bucket. Like a side. Oh, nice passing. But Ink Taiwan, he said it ain't going to be that easy. He's whistled for the foul. Oh, no, actually, no foul. He just swatted that out of bounds. And then he yelled at him. Get up out of here. Shout out DJ Zach. DJ Zach on the 1s and 2s. Yeah. Coming at you from the kingdom of Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. It's Liddy up in here. Hey. Yeah. Whoa. DJ Zach, Noah Lazarus, MC, also MC Mohammed. Great media team. No shortage of entertainment on or off the court. Vasquez, rolling in the deep. Vasquez, look, Vasquez got a stroke from out there. You can't leave him alone. He'll put 2 to your dome. 18 to 5. They need to phone home. They need some help. Ulaanbaatar. There's a 2-piece. But that only makes the score look a little bit more respectable. Rakov. Easy money. 19 to 7. This is looking like it might be our TSO fastest game of the day. Potentially. We still got 3:15 left. And And Liman, great tip there. Ink Tyvon sticking with it. Oh, Racco, jabby. Kicked it to the corner. Kovacevic, swish, swish. That'll put an end to the Mongolians. 21-8 with 2:58 still left on the clock. That's your TSO fastest game of the day. I can tell you that right now. They made it look easy, breezy. The game ender from the corner. Kovacevic with that slingshot release. Nothing but nylon as Mongolia is done and Jeddah is into the Utsunomiya World Tour Final.